good evening, depending on wherever you're connecting from. I hope you guys had an amazing night rest and welcome back to the channel, guys. Last night we did a live watch along for the game between Cote d'Ivoire versus Burkina Faso. It was a 3-0 resounding victory for the Ivorians. It was a very interesting game and a good victory for the Ivorians, and those on the score sheet were Amad Diallo, Diomande, and Toure. Those were the three scorers for the Ivory Coast team. They've qualified to the quarterfinals of the African Cup of Nations Cup played in Morocco. And Ivory Coast is going to face, I think, Egypt, right? Is it Egypt? Yeah, I think it's Egypt that Ivory Coast is going to face, because Morocco is going to play Cameroon, Senegal will play Mali, Nigeria will play Algeria. Yeah. Senegal against Mali, Algeria against Nigeria, Morocco against Cameroon, and we'll have Ivory Coast versus Egypt. So it's going to be very interesting. Honestly, it will be very interesting. So please, if you're just joining the live stream, hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much. We are going to go over a couple of news this morning. We have the likes of the news about Chelsea new head coach. It has been confirmed by the club on their new head coach, Liam Rosnier. So he's going to be the person in charge of the Chelsea Football Club team. And I think they gave him a 5.5-year contract. That's actually a very long contract. Chelsea Football Club are usually known for dishing out long contracts to their players and managers as well. So Liam Rosnier is a very young coach. His dad is a football analyst and pundit. Yeah, he used to play football. I think Liam Rosnier played for Fulham. And his dad as well played in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. 80s and early 90s, his dad played football. His dad is a pundit for Sky Sports. And I don't think he's going to do well at Chelsea, because the Chelsea job, I think, would be bigger than him. And Man United, my club, is in real shambles at the moment, honestly. Man United board is very confused. Timex says Ole again. Yes, bro. Like the Ole conversation is actually very annoying. And I know Ole will be made the caretaker manager until the end of the season, which is one thing I don't want. If you wanted to give Ole the caretaker job and you now spent 10 million to sack Ruben Amorim, why not you give Ruben Amorim till the end of the season? Like, I don't really understand the thinking behind that, because he said something that was true. He said he's not the head coach, he's the manager. And Ineos and the board, Jason Wilcox, Omar Barada. You see, Jason Wilcox, Omar Barada, those two guys need to be sacked, because they don't know what they are doing at that job. Honestly, their decision making is very poor. I see no reason why you have to go back to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as a caretaker manager. So he would want to confuse the fans and the board, which was what he did in the first time he took over the job. The first 6 months he took over the job after Jose Mourinho was sacked. Ole took over the job as the caretaker manager. People were shouting Ole at the wheel. He won many games and took Man United into the Champions League position, and he was finally given the job. When he was finally given the job, the next season, I think Man United finished second or third. Then after that, it was all shambles. Honestly, I'm not really happy with the whole Ole situation. Honestly, I'm not happy with it, but what can we do as fans? It's really crazy, honestly. It's crazy. Sorry, guys. The Man United board The Man United board, like I said, is a very, very confused set of people. You sack Ruben Amorim because he made the comments post-match press conference, and the team is better than they were last season. There were 8 players who were missing. 3 players went for AFCON. 5 players were injured. Mason Mount missed, I think, 2 games. Bruno missed Wolves game. Bruno missed Leeds game. Bruno missed Newcastle game. So Bruno missed 3 games, while Mason Mount missed how many games did Mason Mount miss? Yeah, I think Mount missed only the last match. Honestly, it's just crazy. Chimex says, Ole, I can't comprehend. Yes, my bro, that's just the point for me. I really can't comprehend the rationale behind trying to go get Ole. Trying to go get Ole as an interim manager. If you want to have an interim manager, it's best you probably just leave it for Darren Fletcher and Carey to take over from now to the end of the season. Yeah, since you guys no longer want Amorim to be there, fine and good, it's your decision. No problem, go on with it. But bringing back Ole, what has Ole achieved? Let's be honest. Ole was a fantastic footballer. Yeah, when he was still playing, and he's a legend of Man United. You can't take that away from him. That's a fact. You cannot take it away from Ole. Ole is the legend of Manchester United. No doubt about that. But my point is, as a manager, what has Ole achieved? Someone can please tell me in the chat. Maybe I don't know. Tell me what Ole has achieved as a manager. Like trophies he's won. I really want to know. Yeah, I really want to know the trophies he's won. Because he was signed by Besiktas in Turkey. I think he didn't last up to a season. He was sacked. He didn't win any trophies there. He was sacked. These are pertinent questions that the Man United board need to ask themselves. Okay, Chelsea got a new manager, Liam Rosenio, whom I said, based on my own analysis, though I've not watched his game, but sometimes when it comes to big clubs like United, Chelsea, Liverpool, it's not about you being a good manager. It's about the pressure of the job, the enormity of the job and task ahead of you. Can you handle it? You can be doing well in a league that's not as competitive as the English Premier League. You might be doing well in a smaller team, probably in another league. But when you come to England, the job is different, guys. It's totally different. That's why I'm saying the Chelsea new coach, Liam Rosenio, is going to struggle. But let's see. I would have to watch a couple of Chelsea games to see what his approach is, his tactics, and his way of playing. I would have to watch his games because I've never watched was Strasbourg's game, and he was the coach of Strasbourg. So he's left his role at Strasbourg as the head coach, and Martin O'Neill took over Strasbourg, and he has come to Chelsea to be the Chelsea new head coach. So let's see. Chimex says Wolves, West Ham, Leeds are the matches United lose to now. Still not come out from the shock. Yeah, those games against Wolves, West Ham, and Leeds, those 3 draws, if Man United was able to get 6 points extra, we would be in the probably top 3. Okay, Aston Villa actually more than 6 points ahead of Man United, so we'll be in the top 4. Honestly, we'll be in the top 4, but it's really crazy. I don't really... Man United, let's see what the game today will be. Burnley, Man United at Toughmore. I predicted it to be a draw. I will not be surprised if I see Man United lose the game, I will not be surprised. That's just the fact. And for all those games, the game that actually paid me the most was the Wolves game, because I felt we were supposed to win Wolves, even with the injuries and the players who are playing at the AFCON, honestly. And Sibal says Luis Enrique is potential as well. Nah, bro, I don't think Luis Enrique has not been in the conversation. He's not been in the conversation to take up the Man United job, because he's the coach of PSG, and PSG are doing really well. So I don't see Luis Enrique taking over at Man United. And I think there was a news that came out last week that PSG want to offer Luis Enrique a lifetime contract. That would be the first time in football that a manager has been offered a lifetime contract. So let's see though. But I doubt the Luis Enrique story. Luis Enrique cannot come to Man United now. In the future, yes, but now, no. Luis Enrique cannot come to Man United now. I don't know what this whole new structure in football is. This head coach. The way clubs are so obsessed with head coaches now, it's just crazy. Honestly. The way clubs are obsessed with head coach. Give a manager the power to manage his team. That's the way it has been, and it's proven to be more effective. Honestly, you bring a coach and you want him to be a puppet. He can't take any decision. It has to be what the football director or sporting director says that goes. And it's not the sporting director that is on the touchline every game, every match day. Like, it's just crazy. You see the football director of sports, claiming to know more about tactics. Why not he go take a coaching job and stay on the touchline? Let's see how good that your tactics and ideas are. Honestly, it's crazy. Sibal says he said he wants a new challenge for the summer and won't sign a new contract. Sibal, when did he say that? I didn't see that news, bro. When did Luis Enrique say that? I'm actually surprised to hear this you're saying, bro. I didn't hear or see any news that said Luis Enrique said so. So when did he say it, bro? Guys, please hit the like button if you're just joining the live stream. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, guys. Honestly, the manager situations at Chelsea, Man United, I don't know if Liverpool is going to sack their own manager this January. I don't know. Maybe if Liverpool loses 3 matches in January, and a slot might be considered to get a sack. But let's see. If it happens at Liverpool, then it will be Trinity of sack, or Trinity of coaches leaving the big teams. Sibal says, I see the news this morning on Fortmob. I don't think that news is accurate or legit, because top journalists like Ben Jacobs, Fabrizio Romano, Florian Plattenberg, these guys have not said anything about such. So I don't think that the news is actually legit, bro. But let's see if the news is actually true. Then in the next couple of days, we get some stories around that, Sibal. Let's see in the next couple of days. Guys, please hit the like button if you're just joining the live stream. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe as well. We are currently at 883 subscribers. So guys, do support the channel. Hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, also let us know where you're connecting from and the football team you support. So please, guys, let me know in the chat where you're connecting from if you're just joining the channel for the first time. Timex and Sibal have been old subscribers of the channel. They've been on this channel for a while now, so I know they are old subscribers. So I'm referring to those new people on the channel. If you're just joining the channel for the first time, please let us know in the chat where you're connecting from and the football team you support. This is our daily morning show We do this every day, 6 a.m. UK time. I was unable to come for the morning show yesterday because, man, I was really exhausted from the previous day. So I just decided I needed to rest more. So that was why I was unable to come for the morning show yesterday. But I'm back again, guys. So please, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button and let us know where you're connecting from and the football team you support as well. Sibao says, bye Noble, I'm about to go to work. Alright, Sibao, do have an amazing day at work. Do have an amazing day at work, Sibao. Sibao, also hit the like button before you leave. Thank you very much. Also hit the like button before you leave. Divian says, hey bro, Semenyo to City. Yeah, Semenyo to I'm yet to get to that actually. Semenyo to City is a here we go according to Fabrizio Romano, but Semenyo is going to play the game against Tottenham, and after the game against Tottenham he's going to leave for City, because according to the contract he has to leave before the 10th of January for that release clause to be active. So he has to leave. Semenyo is actually a good signing for City, but I'm actually surprised because City has a lot of attackers. So why are they going for Semenyo again? They just want to scoop everything, honestly. They just want to scoop everything. But let me see how he would fit into Pep's system. Because you have Doku, you have Savinho, you have Bernardo Silva, you have Phil Foden. Who else? You have Mamouche. Which other attacker aside Erling Haaland does Man City have? Who else? I'm trying. Yeah, Cherki. Yeah, thank you very much, Deviants. Cherki. You have 6 attackers. If you include Haaland, it's going to be 7. So I'm wondering, and that's the exclusion of Oscar Bob. Yeah, Oscar Bob is not included. I heard Oscar Bob is going to leave Man City if Semenyo joins. But let's see. Emil FC says hello. Emil FC, good morning, bro. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you had a great night. Devian says, I don't understand how he will fit in Pep's system though. Yeah, Man City just want to get every player possible. They just want to get every player possible. Sibao says, thank you, bro. You too. I was the first one to like. LOL. Alright, Sibao, thank you very much. Thank you very much for liking the video. Do have an amazing day at work. Thank you. Divian says, yeah, exactly why so many attackers. Yeah, I don't really understand Pep. And Pep is leaving next season. But let's see. And Man City, based on the news going out yesterday, the Man City wants to sign Maguire of Crystal Palace. Let's see how that turns out to be, because Gueye's contract is going to expire at the end of the season with Crystal Palace, and he doesn't want to sign a new contract. There are news about Liverpool wanting to sign Gueye. The deal fell through over the summer. I think it was on deadline. Yeah, it was on deadline day. The deal fell through. So let's see. Let's see actually. Devian says check. Yeah. Emil FC says Arne Slot is getting sacked after the week. Maguire to Liverpool. Here we go. Emil FC, why do you want Arne Slot to be sacked, bro? Why do you want him to be sacked? You want it to be a trinity of sack in the Premier League. Emil FC, you want it to be a trinity of sack for big teams in the Premier League. And talking about Maguire, I think Man City can actually get that deal done, honestly, because the likes of Josko Gvardiol is injured, Ruben Diaz is injured, and according to news yesterday, that Ruben Diaz will be out for 6 weeks. Diaz will be out for 6 weeks, and yeah, he has a hamstring injury. He will be out for 6 weeks. Then about Gvardiol, I don't think there's been a time frame to Gabadiol's injury, but it's going to be a long-term injury for Gabadiol as well. So that's why Man City want to get another central defender. Yeah. But let's see though. Let's see if Man City will actually get Maguire. This is a club that is actually very serious. They mean business. Every time they need a player, they go into the market and sign those players. Not Man United board that is confused. Divian says Maresca might join as a head coach from next season. Also, Maresca resigned from Chelsea, man. Yeah, resigned. Yeah, about the Maresca situation, I know there are news that were saying that he actually resigned. It's possibly true. Yeah, I know he wasn't sacked proper. But there was a breakdown in the relationship between Enzo Maresca and the Chelsea board. So that was why he had to leave. Black Cat says, Ole in for Man United. Honestly, Black Cat, I'm not happy with that news. The news going around the internet now that Ole is going to take charge of Man United on an interim basis. That is the like, I don't want to be cursing, but that's really a very, very crazy news for Man United. It shows that the board is very confused. Their decision making, I don't trust it anymore. They are so confused. They don't know what they are doing. Jason Wilcox needs to be sacked. Omar Berrada needs to be sacked. Ineos needs to leave Man United. The Glazers need to sell the club. Get off Man United. We don't need them anymore. These owners and board of directors are confused set of people. How can you guys be going for Ole? What has Ole achieved as a manager? What trophy has he won? What exactly has he done in football? He went to Besiktas. In less than 1 year, he was sacked. He's been without a job for a couple of months. And you guys want to bring him. It's crazy. Emil FC says, I want Klopp come back. Klopp said he's actually open to coming back to Liverpool. He said it in his interview with the CEO Diary. I watched that interview. He said it. He was asked if he will come back to Liverpool. He said yes, of course he can. So let's see. But I don't think Klopp will come back now. But let's see how it goes. I think if Arne Slot loses 3 games in January, he's going to get sacked. Honestly, he's going to get sacked. Because the Liverpool board will be looking at the situation at Man United and Chelsea. They will be looking at it. Black Cat says Pep Guardiola or Sir Alex Ferguson. Sir Alex Ferguson all day long, bro. He's the GOAT of coaching. He is the GOAT of coaching. Sir Alex, aside Sir Alex, the next person is Pep Guardiola, but I'm picking Sir Alex Ferguson ahead of Pep Guardiola. Jamal Walid says hi. Jamal Walid, welcome back to the channel, bro. Hope you had a great night rest, Jamal Walid. Divian says Chelsea is just doomed, man. I saw hope in Maresca. Imagine, bro, the board sacked UEFA Champions League winning coach Thomas Tuchel. Every time a coach asks for his players, he gets sacked. Honestly, the Chelsea board and Man United board, they have a lot in common. And the things that they have in common is their poor decision making. Their decision making is very, very terrible. You see the Man United board, the Chelsea board, their decision making is very, very terrible. And they just want a coach who will be a puppet. A coach who cannot say anything. That's all they want. The reason Enzo Maresca left Chelsea was because of the power tussle, the whole medical team dictating to the coach what he has to do. The number of minutes is to give players. Like, it's just crazy. Their decision making, the Chelsea board, the Man United board, their decision making is very poor. Now, if you look at the Chelsea situation with Enzo Maresca, I'm very much aware that Enzo Maresca did not sanction the signing of Alejandro Garnacho. Enzo Maresca did not sanction the signing of Gittins, the signing of Hato. The board just got those players for him, but he still makes use of those players. Now, you sign players, and in the next 3 months or 6 months, you sell them off. You sign the likes of Joao Felix, and you sold him. You sign the likes of I'm trying to remember a couple of Chelsea players that were signed in less than 1 year and were sold. You signed the likes of Christopher Nkunku, nothing. You sold him. You signed who else? Who else? No, Tosin is still there. Tosin is still at Chelsea. You signed what's this guy from Portugal? This Portugal defender that went to Juventus on loan. What's his name? I'm trying to remember this boy's name. Guys, remind me in the chat. The defender that Chelsea signed from Sporting CP that went on loan to Juventus. I'm trying to remember his name. Oh, why am I forgetting this lad's name? Why am I forgetting his name? He also plays for Portugal national team now. He can also play at midfield and also left back. He's a huge kid. I'm trying to remember his name. Yeah, Renato Vega. Thank you very much, Deviance. Renato Vega. You signed Renato Vega and you pushed him out on loan. I think Chelsea is about selling him also. You signed this guy, this French defender. Disasi. You signed Disasi and you now saw him surplus of requirements after 1 season. Who else? Like, there are so many rubbish signings that the Chelsea board did that were really unnecessary. But they just burn out cash. They just keep burning out cash. They sign you. After 6 months, they sell you. Or after 1 season, they sell you. Like, the Chelsea board is just so confused. That is why I said Chelsea board, Man United board, they have a lot of things in common. Their decision making is terrible. It's trash, honestly. Those guys are really confused. They just want to get a manager that will be a puppet, an OAS manager that they would control, give him whatever they want, not what the manager wants. Honestly, just burning cash here and there. Man United board is actually the most useless board in world football, honestly. You see the Man United board, they are the most useless. Very confused people. Jamal Walid, welcome back to the channel. Fizan says hi. Fizan, where are you connecting from, bro? Fizan, where are you connecting from? Divian says, so true, bro. Waste of money. Chelsea is Real Madrid from Temu. Oh my God. Divian says that Chelsea is Real Madrid from Temu. Honestly, it's really annoying as fans for us to watch our club being mismanaged by some set of crazy owners. Honestly, it's really annoying because fans buy the ticket to go to the stadium to watch football. Fans buy the jersey. Like, there are so many ways fans contribute to the club. And you get to see these owners mismanage and turn your club that you've grown to love and support over the years. They've just turned everything upside down. Imagine the Glazers for Man United now since 2005. that they have been at Man United, they've been wrecking that club. They don't put their money in. They just pull money off every year, pull money out of the club. Just milking the club. A club your father bought on credit. Your father bought the club with the bank loan. Still yet to pay up the bank loan. And you guys take dividends every year in hundreds of millions of pounds every year from the club for the past 20 years, or for over 20 years, because it's 21 years now. Actually, it's crazy. Guys, please hit the like button if you're just joining the live stream, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe as well, guys. Do subscribe to the channel, guys. Let's get it going. Oh, Gaga, going crazy. Guys, let us know in the chat where you're connecting from and the football team you support as well, guys. Let us know in the chat, guys, the football team you support and where you're connecting from. Let us know in the chat. Ole, ooh. Tell me something where I know if you do. Pop, 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 Malodu. Onidi modeji, modeji, modeji. Divian says, I wish both Chelsea and Man United enter their prime yet again. A responsible board for both teams. Honestly, the period I started watching football very well. Yeah, I started watching football in the early 2000s, 2002 period, late 2001. There are a few games. In 2001, I was still much younger. I could remember a couple of games. But when I started watching football properly was in 2002. So, in 2002, it was Man United, Arsenal. The rivalry then was intense between Arsene Wenger and Sir Alex Ferguson. Then I was still much younger. But when I became much older was in the 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007 period. Then I was in my high school. Yeah, I was in my high school that period. I was about ending my high school. Then the Chelsea rivalry between Man United and Chelsea was very, very intense. That was when Jose Mourinho was at Chelsea. He won the 2005 and 2006 Premier League titles for Chelsea. Now that period was really intense. You have the likes of DJ Drogba, Frank Lampard, Michael Ballack, Michael Essien, Mikel Obi, Cavaro, John Terry, Peter Cech, Ashley Cole. Who else? Was this Solomon Kalou? I think Solomon Kalou. Yeah, Solomon Kalou was at Chelsea there. Like Makelele, like so many top players for Chelsea. That period, it was very, very strong rivalry. And most of these teams have fallen apart, honestly. Most of these teams have fallen apart. You have the likes of Joe Cole, Arjen Robben earlier on before he left for Real Madrid. Like so many top players for Chelsea then. Then whenever Man United is playing Chelsea, like you always get to see an entertaining game, a very fierce and tough game, honestly. But these clubs now are something else. Comacord Division says Chelsea drew to City. My prayers have been answered, Noble. Which Comacord Division, which prayers is that? Which prayer did he say has been answered? Divian says Drogba, Peter Cech, Eden Hazard too. Yeah, Hazard was later on. Hazard was later on. I was talking about like the early days of the success of Chelsea. Hazard came to Chelsea. Was it 2000 and I think it was in the 2013 after Chelsea won the Champions League. That was when Eden Hazard came. I was talking about pre-Hazard. Hazard was 212, 213 season that Hazard came to Chelsea. Yeah, that was when Hazard came to Chelsea. Black Cat says Man United need at least top 4. Honestly, I think even with Ruben Amorim, Man United will still have gotten top 4 this season because Man United have always been in the conversation of the top 4. Yes, anytime we need to win a match to get into the top 4, the team draws. I understand that, but we are still very, very much in the conversation for top 4. And I predicted 3 months ago that Man United will definitely finish top 4 this season. But now I don't really think so. But let's see what the next few games would be. Divian says even Hazard too. I already read that out. Black Cat says Prime Kante or Casemiro. Oh. Prime Kante or Casemiro. Honestly, Kante and Casemiro the both players can actually play in the same team, so I wouldn't pick any because Prime Casemiro was a DM that was like a 6, but Prime N'Golo Kante was a box-to-box midfielder. So you can actually have Prime Casemiro and Prime Kante on your team. Yes, 100%. You can have Prime Casemiro, Prime Kante on your team. Same team sheet. Divian says 2008 UEFA Champions League, bro. Terry slipped his penalty. You must have been happy. Yes. I was very, very much happy. I think ever since I started watching football, that's actually been like the hallmark of the happiness I've seen as a football fan. Because that season, Man United won the Premier League. We won the Champions League. I think we were unable to win the FA. Yeah, we didn't win the FA Cup that season. And that was actually the season I graduated from high school. Like my country call it the secondary school. That was the year I actually graduated from school. So I was about entering the university. So it was actually a very, very... I was still a young boy then. I think I was about 18 years then or 19. I think I was about 18 years that year Man United won the Champions League. It was very, very memorable for me as a young boy supporting Man United, getting to see my team win the Champions League. Like it was crazy, honestly. It was crazy. That has been the hallmark of my fandom of Man United, honestly. It was a very happy moment for me when John Terry slipped and it was just for John Terry to score, then Chelsea will win the Champions League there it was played in Russia actually, the home country of Chelsea owner then Roman Abramovich. And then the person who missed the last penalty for Chelsea was Anelka. Niklas Anelka missed the penalty that Edwin van der Sar saved. But John Terry's penalty hit the post and went wide. Dean Wugo says hi. Dean Wugo, welcome back to the channel, bro. Hope you had a great night's rest. Welcome back to the channel, Dean Wugo. Dean Wugo says, in my country, we graduate on my age, 16. Okay, yeah, there are some people in Nigeria that actually graduate quite early. Some graduate at 14, some graduate at 15, some graduate at 16. But for me, I think I graduated at the age of, I think it was 17. I was not 16. I think I graduated at the age of 17. Yeah. I graduated at 17, I think. So that was about 18 years ago, actually. That was when I graduated. I graduated from high school, secondary school 18 years ago. It's been a very long time, though. If I remember that, I will be like, whoa, man, I'm getting older. Divian says, good talking to you, bro. I've got to study now. Have a great day. All right, Divians, thank you very much. Do have an amazing day. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Dean Hugo says 14. OMG. Yeah, there are some people who graduate at 14 in my country, in Nigeria. So there are some people who graduate at 14 in Nigeria. Some people graduate 15. There are some people who finish university at 18 or even 19. Yeah, there are some people like that. Some people finish university at 20, some finish 22. So it depends. Guys, please hit the like button if you're just joining the channel. Let me go over a couple of news that we have for today. And we also have live watch along later today, guys. We have a watch along later today. Dean Hugo says, my dad graduated in 2003. Is it university or secondary school? Because for me, I graduated from secondary school in 2008. That was about 18 years ago. That's 18 years ago. Mr. Plug says, long time no see, my brother. Yes, my bro, long time no see. How are you doing? Hope you are having an amazing day. Welcome back to the channel. I think we've not had you on the channel this year, so I would say Happy New Year to you, Mr. Plug. Welcome back to the channel, bro. Welcome back. Guys, if you're just joining the channel for the first time, please hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, guys. Dean Hugo says secondary school. Really? Wow. That means your dad graduated about 5 years before me. Okay. For me, in 2003, I was actually in JS. I think I was in JS2. Yeah, I was in JS2 in 2003. I graduated from secondary school in 2008. That was actually 18 years ago. It's been a long time, though. Mr. Plug says, same to you, bro. This year football is about to go crazy. I think there are going to be lots of surprises in the world of football this year, 2026, honestly. There are going to be lots of surprises this year. But we are watching out, though. We are looking out for it. Let's see the surprises that are going to spring up in 2026. We are ready for it. We are ready for it. Guys, if you're just joining the live stream, hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to support the channel, guys. Thank you very much. Kinti Wanga says, yo. Kintie, is it Kinti or Kintie Wanga? Where are you connecting from? Kintie Wanga, where are you connecting from? Guys, please hit the like button. Let's push the likes to 10 likes, guys. Let's push it to 10 likes. Kintie Wanga. Kintie Wanga, where are you connecting from, bro? Let us know in the chat where you're connecting from. Before I go over a couple of news we have left for today, guys, I'll go through the games we are going to do live watch along for later tonight. Kintie Wanga says YouTube phone. I know YouTube. I mean, which country are you connecting from? That was actually what I meant. Kintie Wanga. Subscribe as well. Thank you guys so much. Kintie Wanga. Have you subscribed to the channel already? Kintie Wanga. Have you subscribed already to the channel? Nikki Edwards says hi. Nikki Edwards, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel, Nikki Edwards. Kintiewanga says yes. Alright, thank you very much, Kintiewanga. Also hit the like button as well. Hit the like button. Nikki Edwards hits the like button as well. Sivan Balansiva, welcome back. Happy New Year, bro. Nice to have you back. Siva Balansiva, please hit the like button as well. Siva retracted his message about Manchester United. Okay. Kinti Wanga, have you hit the like button already? Nikki Edwards, hit the like button. Siva Balansiva, hit the like button as well. Siva says Ruben Amorim sacked. Are you happy about the decision of Amorim being sacked? Sivan Balansiva. Are you happy about the decision of the board to sack Amorim? Siva. Okay, Siva is crying. Honestly, I wasn't happy about the decision. Siva says no. Yeah, same here, bro. I wasn't happy about the decision to sack Amorim, because it's really a very poor decision. Very poor. But what can we do as fans? We don't have a say. If the fans had a say, then that wouldn't have been the case, honestly. That wouldn't have been the case. I'm going to go over a couple of games that we have for today. The live watch-alongs we are going to be doing today, guys. Like I said, guys, if you're just joining the live stream, hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel. Thank you, guys. The live watch-alongs we have for today, we have the Crystal Palace game against Aston Villa. We have Fulham against Chelsea, Man City against Brighton, Burnley against Manchester United. So, we are going to have lots of games, honestly. And I'll juggle around. I think the Barcelona game also, I'm going to include the Barcelona game as well as part of the games I'm going to be doing live watch along for. So, guys, I hope to have you guys all on the live stream. We are going to be starting 7 p.m. UK time for the Barcelona game against Athletic Club. That's actually going to be the first game we are going to start. We'll start with the Barcelona game against Athletic Club. Then we'll get over to Chelsea at Craven Cottage against Fulham. We also join the Man City game against Brighton, and also Burnley later on against Manchester United at Turf Moor. So we have lots of games tonight. And tomorrow we have Arsenal against Liverpool, and also Atletico Madrid against Real Madrid. That's the Madrid derby. Aura Block says, I couldn't watch your streams because they were lagging for some reasons. Yeah, my network a couple of days was very poor. Very poor. But it's all good now, though. It's all good. Oh my God. So guys, we have lots of games to go over today. Lots of watch along. The Barcelona game against Athletic Club, the Fulham Chelsea game, Man City Brighton, and Burnley against Manchester United. So we have lots of games to go over today. Then tomorrow we have 2 games: the Arsenal game against Liverpool and the Atletico Madrid game against Real Madrid. So in the Super Cup, let's see how those games are going to go. Aura Blocks says, okay, thank you very much, Aura Blocks. Aura Blocks, have you hit the like button already? Guys, if you're just joining the live stream, hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe to the channel as well. Kai says, morning, bro. What happened with Man United and Wolves? What the F? Honestly, Man United against Wolves was actually a very, very shocking result. Honestly, but it is what it is. It's football. And Kai says, and Ruben sacked. I don't support the decision to sack Ruben Amorim. That's just my honest opinion. I don't support the sacking of Ruben Amorim, but it is what it is. We have to move on from that because he's been sacked and he won't come back. So let's not dwell on it. Free Palestine says, bro, Ruben got sacked. Yeah, Ruben got sacked. And it's crazy though, it's crazy. Like I said, I don't support the decision to sack Ruben Amorim. I definitely don't support that decision. But it is what it is. We have to move on. Free Palestine, have you subscribed to the channel? Kai, have you hit the like button? Nice to have you back, bro. Nice to have you back on the channel, Kai. Free Palestine, have you hit the like button already? Kintie Wanga says, I'm back, bro. Yeah, welcome back to the channel, Kintie. Nice to have you back. Sorry, guys. Kang Desmond says, good morning, sir. You are right. Yes, bro. Honestly, the whole situation is just annoying, but I already know the club has a very, very bad set of people who run it. They don't have the best interest of the club at heart. They are just worried about numbers. That's all. They don't have the best interest of the club at heart. So they do whatever they like. Kai says, yes, done it already. Alright, Kai, thank you very much. Guys, please hit the like button. Free Palestine, have you subscribed to the channel already? Free Palestine. Have you subscribed to the channel already? Free Palestine. I know if you do. Pop, 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 Malodu. Onidi moreji, moreji, moreji. I get you what you want to say, Kinizi boy. Chelsea have got a new manager, Liam Rosenau. Man United have got a new caretaker manager for one match, Darren Fletcher. So let's see. And there are news going around the internet that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the favorite to land the interim or caretaker job of Manchester United until the end of the season. He's desperate for the job. Let's see what the second coming of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is going to be. But I don't really support the signing of Ole. Honestly, I don't support the signing of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Kai says, Man United, I think, are in good position at the moment. 6th place is good for Man United at this point in the season. That's that. Guys, if you can hear me or see me in the chat, please do let me know, because I think my network is trying to act up again. So if you can hear me, let me know in the chat. Guys, can you hear me, please?